right, so let's dive into the concepts of polymorphism here. So I'm going to create a class called animal. So the animal class will be pretty generic. It will have maybe an integer leg, and it can have a name. So each animal can have a name. And they can have an owner, so string owner. Okay, so we can have a constructor that can take name and owner. We can say animal that can take a string name and string owner. Okay, so name is this dot name is name, and of course this dot owner is owner. So since this class is pretty generic, we can have leg. Let's set it to 0. So we don't know which animal is this, but we're gonna assume that all animals have legs, and at least in our implementation. So we can also have a function that that say void make sound. So this will say pl. We can say animals make sound. Okay. All right. So okay. So let's continue. Now this is a complete, or at least in our case, complete animal, and then we're going to implement a dog. Let's say class dog extends animal. Okay. So now we can have its own constructor, which see how we want to do. Probably don't want to set this. Now we can do that. Yeah, we can have a dog. You can take name, and it can take owner. Okay, what we want to do is we want to either explicitly call the super or implicitly. So let's say super, and then we pass the name and owner. So, but we also know that this will set the leg to 0. So we have two options. We can either have set the leg to 4 in here, or a better one could be that we have an integer leg 4, because we do know that dogs have 4 legs. It doesn't really change, so there's no point to put in here. And then we can re-implement make sound and say void make sound, and we can say pl, say dogs say what? Woof. Okay, so here we go. We re-implemented, and we can also have something that is specific to dogs, which we can say maybe let's keep it simple. Void fetch, and we put integer item. So this is going to say PM. We'll say I fetched the item is item. Okay, so this is the dog's implementation of animal. So instead of 0 legs, dog has 4 legs, and it makes its own sound, and it has also its own trait which will fetch item. Okay, so if you have a chicken, let's say a class chicken that extends animal. Okay, so what are the things that are specific to chicken? One, chickens have integer leg, which 2. So chickens have 2 legs. And then we can have its own constructor, chicken. Should your chicken have a name? Why not? And string owner. Okay. And then we're gonna call the super with name and owner, and that's it. And then we can re-implement the make sound. So let's just copy this for the sake of simplicity for now. And then chickens say, what would they say? Clock. Okay, so that's chicken's implementation of animal. We can also have maybe another specific dog. Let's put this here. We can have class called golden retriever that extends dog. And so we already have legs that are 4. We don't have to re-implement that, but maybe it can have a string breed. Let's give it a breed, maybe a specific one, maybe one can come from the constructor. So we can call golden retriever. They can have a name. Let's have first the breed, string name, and string owner. Okay, so, and this will call the super, which is the dog, and with we only need 2 arguments, right? We only need name and owner. Yeah. So one thing we have to do is we have to say this dot breed is breed. There you go. Okay. Right, so that's how you implement polymorphism. So I'm going to save this. Then we can have a class. Let's say animal demo, and we'll have a main method. In main method, we can construct objects of any of them. Let's create a dog object. We can say dog is dog, and that's a new dog. It's gonna need 2 arguments. One is the name of the dog. Let's call this okay, a good dog name. I can come up with a good dog name. I'm gonna call this Buddy. Okay, whatever that is. Okay, the name of my dog is Buddy, and the owner is Mike. Right. We can also have a golden retriever. Let's call it GD. GR golden retriever is a new golden retriever. So we need a breed, and breed is actually golden retriever. So I don't know much about them, so I'm just gonna put an idea. And then we have the name, Bone, weird names. And an owner is John. Okay, that's all I can come up with, names. Looks like I need to improve on my dog names and breeds. All right, so I think let's go ahead and just put this guy here. We know that it is a golden retriever anyway. That's the breed. Retriever. All right, so looks good. Okay, you can go ahead and implement a chicken as well, and then go ahead and you can then call dog dot make sound, and then see what happens. All right, so Java C animal demo dot jar. That's the compile. Okay, no problem. Animal animal demo dot Java. Java C. It looks good to me. We're just in the wrong, we might be in the wrong place. CD ls. I think it is here. Yeah. Okay, now you don't see this part, so clear, and we're in the right place. Looks like okay. String. Couple of things to fix. Where are we? We're in dog. String. That's one thing to fix. And same thing. Chicken string. Two easy fixes. Okay. Java animal demo. Okay, I think that's it. So that's an example of polymorphism.